Hey guys, so we're back again for another edition of our stocks by request. As you all know, these are the top requested stocks that you guys have sent via my social media platforms from YouTube to Facebook to my website marvingurma.com, Twitter, Instagram, etc. So wherever you can reach me, send in your votes and we're gonna make as much videos of the stocks that you guys said as possible. So if you're new to this channel, my name's Marvin Germ. I'm a stock market trader and investor, and I've been investing in the market for more than a decade now. And the heart and the goal of me making videos like this is basically one thing. These are not stock picks. This is me sharing my insights. This is me sharing my ideologies towards trading and giving you practical examples of certain stocks that since it's I guess the top stocks that are requested, it's something that to you guys, it's something that is analyzed by a lot of people, and it's something that most likely either have gone up much, gone down much, or have a lot of volume. So that's the whole context of this. We analyze it based on the top stocks that you wanted. So I wanted to point this out also. Prior to this video, as nalilito ako sa camera, we already talked about a couple of other stocks. No, so I talked about All Home. It's a previous video. We talked about the index. Why is the Philippine stock exchange index up? Is there something changing in the economy already? We also have GT Cap, FGen, Ayala Land, the market as a whole, Double Dragon. So if you're asking those stocks, we already posted them. They're just a few videos before this. If you want to grab a context on those videos, and after this, we're gonna talk about Jollibee as well. So for this video, the main focus will be BDO, and I think I've made several videos on the impact of the coronavirus, the lockdown on banks, and how they've created loan loss provisions already. So please do note that a lot of the major banks are making provisions for what's going to happen. They're already expecting that there will be businesses, individuals who won't be able to pay their loans already. It's already expected that in terms of the banking industry, or I guess in the entire economic landscape, that majority of the companies either won't have growth, or they won't be earning as much there, or they will be flat, or for some they will be losing money for the year. So that's the economic landscape where we are in. But true enough, no, last week was so interesting. Comment below if you guys enjoyed last week's market. We saw a large amount of buying. We saw the market start to move up, and BDO was also part of them. And the reason why we're going through this video is also BDO had a large chunk of movement with a lot of volume attached to it. For those who've been following my videos and for those who attended my Stock Smart sessions, you do know my style. No, I like looking at stocks that have large amounts of volume or larger value turnover, because in our entire study of technical analysis, it's all about following volume, because volume creates conviction. Volume confirms the conviction that's there, that a lot of people are participating in the markets. That's what the forex market have up against the Philippine markets. Forex markets have larger amounts of volume, and that's why I also love investing in the U.S. markets, because the signals for technical analysis right there gives you enough volume to have conviction that your signals will work. There's lesser false signals if you study stock charts with a lot of volume. And for those who have been asking about how you can trade US markets, you can check the link below for that. But this video will primarily focus on BDO. So if you have other banking stocks that you guys want me to talk about, I'll try to make another video on top of that, or I'll try to put it at the back end of this video series, or at least for this video. So let's begin. So this is the long-term chart of BDO, and I tried to place the support and resistance levels that I created before, so that we still have context on where it is right now. So if you follow the videos that I did before, I mentioned that there was a large bounce after hitting 77, because this was a large long-term support. And for those who attended our Stock Smart sessions, you do know that when stocks hit long-term support levels, people see it as a discount. People see it as cheap. A large majority of people come in. The reason why it's a large support, because a lot of people start to come in and start buying right there. Now, allow me to zoom in to where we were from last week. So looking at the charts, this is where we are. And what's so interesting about all of that, this will be published now. This is published June 7th, Sunday. From last Friday, we see a couple of things. Number one, we see three large green candlesticks, not just breaking out from the 96 resistance level. Please do note that this 96 resistance level was a previous support right here when it was consolidating. And then we just saw it start to break down last May 14. That's why I posted a video that there are a lot of banking stocks nung week na yun that started to break down, and BDO was one of them. But after hitting this support level, by the end of May, it started to rebound again. So what's interesting about that is, number one, it break past the 96.25 resistance level, which used to be the previous support. Then it broke past the 20-day moving average. And what's happening right now is even MACD is confirming the bullish move that we're actually seeing. But here's what I wanted to mention. The three candlesticks, Friday, Thursday, Wednesday, was strong enough that it broke out from the downtrend that we have right here. So if you see this, this is a downtrend that I posted. It was something that started here last Feb, and it was also in conjunction with the breakdown from the 200-day moving average. So again, for those who attended our Stock Smart sessions, the 200-day moving average, as you all know, is a very, very strong moving average. It's a moving average that represents a lot of buying and selling. It represents a lot of it represents an area where people believe it's either cheap for a support level to buy, or a lot of people think when it's a resistance, it's an area where there's a lot of selling also going on because they think it's very, very expensive. So back to where we are right now. So after this breakdown, it's what triggered the downtrend that we're seeing here. So what I'm saying is, what we're seeing for BDO is a breakout from the downtrend that started last February. It's a breakout from the range from this particular resistance level. So that's where we are right now. So the next question that people would like to ask is will this run extend? I forgot to mention this, that the volume now is pretty much consistent and strong and above average. So that's very, very important when we start analyzing stocks. Now, the question is, will it continue to go up? There's one thing that I'd like to submit to all of you is this. When you plot this, you have a resistance level that was triggered last March 25. So this is a 1 quarter resistance level. This is a quarterly resistance level. We have not gone above the 115 level since March 12, since the rapid selling that actually happened, since the news of the lockdown. And for those who've been following my videos, you all know that all of the movement that we're seeing the past few days does not mean that the economy is better. It just basically means that because of the GCQ, a lot of people are anticipating that things are better. Because of the GCQ, a lot of people are anticipating that at least the economy is starting to open up. So it just gives a positive sense that the economy is better, but it does not really translate yet into the numbers. It's still a big, big possibility that second quarter GDP results will still be negative. It's still a big possibility, since majority of the economy was closed during the second quarter of the year, that corporate earnings for the second quarter won't be so good. And that being said, from the time it started to bounce, no, from this resistance, from this support, it's already up roughly 37%. From this breakout, it's already up 19%, 19, 20 plus percent. So there will be people, as you've been following my videos, I've been saying that people are in the market still to make money. Since they're in the market to make money, when they have an acceptable gain already, when their targets are hit already, a lot of people will take profits, and there's nothing wrong with taking profits. At that, people will say, "Ba't sila magbebenta? Maganda naman yung company. Ba't sila magbebenta? Hindi pa naman siya ganun kabure." And that's what makes the market so interesting, because we all have our own signals, we all have our own triggers, we all have our own metrics, and there will be people for sure that with this amount of gain already, imagine this, if one fund makes this trade, or one group of people makes this trade, they're up 36%, and then they don't trade anymore for the year, that will beat majority of the funds out there already. That will beat majority of the bonds out there. That will beat that will beat a large chunk of mutual funds already for the year. So a lot of people would also be tempted to sell and take profits, given that money's there, and there's an expectation that the GDP naman won't be as good and earnings won't be as good the second quarter, and that could be a result that could lead to more selling later on. But that being said, I wanted to point out that there's really a resistance at the 115 level. People must consider that there's a legit resistance at the 115 level. So it's not a question whether no one can forecast where the market will go, but we do know that when there's a resistance, there's more sellers there. So do not be shocked if BDO stock goes down this week, because currently at its placement, it's near the resistance level. So possible scenario number one, it breaks above the 115.6 level, then it will attack this 100-day moving average, which is around the 121 level. If it breaks past that, then I really believe this is where it could go next. The larger and bigger resistance at the 135 level. But if it does not do that, its possible drop is it just goes back here to where the support is at the 95, 96 peso level. So again, it's not wrong for it to go down. Should it go down, don't be shocked. Again, the fundamentals of the economy are still pointing that it may not be so good yet for the second quarter, and people would also want to take profits. And from a tech perspective, it's at the resistance already. Now, there. So you just have to take note of this resistance level, the 200-day moving average, because it's a very, very interesting point to see if we have if we will see it actually reverse. If it does go and attack the 200-day moving average, then there's a possibility that it could make this U type of recovery, or it may look like a rounding bottom for those who are into stock charts, or those who are into chart patterns. For those who attended the Stock Smart sessions, alam niyo naman, I just like drawing my support and resistance. I'm not really a chart pattern type of guy, but if for those that want to look at it from that perspective, so that's how it could possibly look like. But rest assured that any significant move, especially if you guys request this, we're gonna make more and more videos of that for you. So there. I hope you guys got a lot. Expect that we will still have Jollibee's video. This is 10 p.m. No, so Jollibee will probably be out around 11 later on. I hope you guys stay, because I've been really making a lot of effort to make these videos, and I know it's not, making videos like this is not really super easy, but I do it because I love it. I do it because I know it's making a difference in a lot of your lives. And ayun, just to see more and more people benefit from this channel, just to see it's what's so interesting is YouTube has a lot of analytics, and the analytics are showing that you guys really stay and watch the video to the end. Majority of the people who watch the videos really watch it and take the time to uh, digest all of the information. And for me, that's something that's, I don't know, fulfilling, because I never really wanted to make the videos just to say na magaling ako. I didn't want to make the videos just to say na uh, I don't know, just I just really wanted to make a difference. And that's the whole point, and that's the whole narrative of why it doesn't tire me. Kahit pagod na ako, I'll never stop making these videos for all of you. And I said this, we had a seminar with Carlo Opli last weekend. I said that I love creating YouTube videos because it allows me to express my ideas. And even if I had $1 billion, if I get $1 billion tomorrow, I'll never stop making YouTube videos, because, and I'll tell you this, we only have one life to live, and you're not supposed to live life just in the pursuit of money. You live your life in the pursuit of purpose. You live your life in the pursuit of doing the things that you're meant to do in this world. You live your life in pursuit of passion, of your purpose, of why you're here in this earth. You live your life making a difference in the lives of people around you. And for me, I've been saying this all the time. I'm not a lawyer, I'm not a doctor, but this is my contribution. And I know as long as YouTube will be here, the videos that I will have will be echoing even for the next generations. And I want this to be my contribution to the Philippines, that uh, I was right smack in the middle of seeing more and more Filipinos become richer, seeing more and more Filipinos move from investing, from consuming to investing. So there, I posted two videos, by the way, before this. One was me talking about the stocks that will do well right now, and then I also have an interview with a mom. So if you're a mom and you want to know the basics of the stock market, I hope you're able to see that also. So total of four videos today, and yun, I have links below, no, a lot of links below for all of the books that I have for Stock Smarts Manila, which will happen this June 20 in SMX Mall of Asia. Then we also have all of my online courses with Sean Si and Chinkee Tan. Then all of the links below for those who want to get products from NordVPN to McAfee, Virus Scan, Adidas products as well. All of them are in the description below if you guys want to grab a copy. So, or at least get anything of value for you guys. And ayun, appreciate it if you're new to this to subscribe and smash the bell so you get updated every time I come up with new content about investing in the stock market. And if you could press the like button, the thumbs up button, so the YouTube algorithm shows this to more and more Filipinos out there. So I guess that's it for now. I hope you got a lot from this, and I hope this video helps you trade well, trade strong, trade smart. See you all again soon, guys, and God bless you.